Hi, second graders. Today we are going to get started in our social studies workbook. It is titled My Community and the People Who Work in It. Remember to start by putting your name at the bottom line right there. All right? So we are going to do the first 2 pages together. The first page says, Communities within communities. You are a part of many communities. First, you live on a planet. It's called Earth. So you can see a picture there. Earth. Color the Earth. Next, you live in a country. It is called the United States of America. Go ahead and color the map of our country. You also live in a state. It is called Washington. I will go ahead and write that out for you. It also says to draw your state. Do you know the shape of our state? I will do my best to draw it. That's the outline of our state. Next, you live in or near a town or city. It is called, now McLean, our school, is in the city of Olympia. So maybe you live there too, or maybe you live in a nearby city. I'm going to write Olympia. Draw a building in your town. I'm going to leave this up to you, second graders. Think of a building that's in Olympia or near your home that you would like to draw. You go to a school. It is called McLean. And you get to draw a picture of our school. So think about what the front of our school looks like and go ahead and draw that there. You can also color in any of these pictures with colored pencils or crayons. The last one, you are part of a family. Your family name is, usually your family name is your last name. And then draw your picture. So I will leave this one blank because you get to fill it in. Your family name and a picture of you. Next, we are going to turn the page to page 2 in our social studies workbook. It is titled Communities of Different Sizes. Below are pictures of communities of all different sizes. Name each one and answer the questions. Well, this is the Earth, and I know on the page before we said the Earth was our planet. So we can say this is Earth. Okay. Our second community. Well, if I look back on our previous page, that is our country. The country we live in is the United States of America. So I'm going to flip it back. And I can write out United States of America. Maybe you just want to write the U.S., the USA, America. I will write out the whole name. And it's okay if your writing goes outside of the box. I know mine did a little bit. Next, this is our city or town. Does anyone remember what town we live in? We live in Olympia. Here's a picture of a school. What is our school's name? It is McLean. So fill that in. I see this is, it looks like a family at home. And so I will say the name of this is, you could say your family's last name, or you can just title it a family. And lastly, I know we can't quite see it. It's a little faded, but this is a picture of many homes on one street. Does anyone know what that might be called? It might be your neighborhood. So if you happen to live in a neighborhood, you can write down the name of your neighborhood. If you do not live in a neighborhood, you can always leave that blank. There are a few questions down below. Which community is the largest? Oh my goodness. Second graders, out of all of these options, which one is the largest? I think the Earth. The Earth is a community and it includes everyone on this whole planet. So Earth is the largest community. You can also use the word planet if you'd like, which is up at the top. Which community is the smallest? Well, I can see that just your family community is smaller than our school community. It's also smaller than our city and smaller than our country. So I think our community, our family community, is the smallest. And now you get to answer some of these questions. How many people are in your family community? How many people are in your family? Listed on the line below. And number 10, how many people are in your school community? You could answer that thinking about how many kids are in our class, or think about how many kids are in McLean altogether. In our class, we have 18 students, and at McLean, we have a little over 300 students. So you can choose what number you want to put on that line. All right, second graders, after you've filled in all of our lines, you can go back and color in the pictures if you would like. This was just an introduction to communities. Have a great time, second graders.